Welcome back to Talksome.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Can
you actually do that? Can you do that, bro?
That's the new intro. All right, guys. We're going to be going over episode 9 of WandaVision, the season finale.
Series finale.
Series finale, because that might be it for WandaVision ever.
It was titled series finale, so
Yeah, that is true. All right. We're also,
What?
We got some. Okay, so obviously this podcast is evolving as we go. We're going to be making changes and stuff like that. A lot of people said let's do less of the review of the whole entire episode scene by scene, because most people just got done watching it and then they go into us like breaking it down scene by scene, and more of just a discussion.
Okay.
Sound good?
All right, Professor.
Okay. Where would you guys like to start? the first scene of the episode?
No.
No, okay. So we pretty much picked up right after episode 8, right where Agatha had the kids on the leashes.
Yeah.
And we see them fighting pretty much.
I think it was crazy that we were wondering how are they going to fit everything into the series finale, and then it just starts off crazy right away.
Oh, it's true.
15-minute battle scene, pretty much.
Yeah.
And they finished the whole episode nicely. I didn't think they were going to be able to finish everything, explain the majority of what we wanted, and then also tie it up like the end of the show. Not, you know what I mean? I thought it was going to like cliffhanger at the end, not explain everything, okay. And then we're going into Spider-Man 3 and explaining it all there. I feel like they did a really good job like finishing the whole show.
Oh yeah, because there's nothing left there. You know, Westview's done.
I feel like we get that a lot with Marvel. It's always like, even with movies, like, how are they going to end all of this?
Yeah.
And it ends so perfect.
Yeah, it was nice. Let's do initial reactions. Because me and you were talking about, of course, when you're first watching it, it was like, wow, this is amazing. Like, this is crazy. And there was parts of this episode I was literally blown away. And I was acting weird like I always do, jumping up like, like it was great. Vision on Vision was phenomenal.
Yes.
Oh my God. That was freaking crazy.
That was really cool.
Okay.
I was going nuts.
Yeah. I was watching this in my car. Probably shouldn't have been doing that, but I was watching it in my car. Oh my gosh. Just the sound and everything in my car. It was amazing. I was getting the chills.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. I have to know, how are you watching it in your car? How did you prop it up to be able to see it?
In my car, I have like a little stand that goes into the CD tray. So like my phone was perfect. It was perfect. Had it plugged in through the USB. Had all the sounds like a theater in there.
Your eyes were like that?
I know, like, how you doing that, bro?
Bro, I don't even know how I got here.
You're hitting 80 on the freeway watching freaking Vision on Vision.
Pulling on the Coast Highway like, shoot, bro, that was a great episode. So yeah, it starts off with them fighting, and then White Vision just appears out of nowhere. That happened so fast. Like, I was like, oh my God, like this really is going fast. And he pulls up, and she's like, is this really you? And I was like, why would you think that? Like, your boy's albino now, you know?
Yeah.
He pulls up on her, and he's like, Wanda. And he grabs her head and starts freaking crushing her head. I was like, oh my God. That was crazy.
Even just Wanda and Agatha fighting at the beginning.
Yeah,
even before
that was insane. Oh wait,
when the powers on each other.
Yeah, through the car at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a Wizard of Oz, like with her boots chilling like underneath the car. That was kind of funny.
Wasn't there a little what do you call it, hanging from the rearview mirror? Wasn't there like a little pair of yellow shoes hanging right there?
Oh, was it really?
I think there was.
No, was it?
I might be. I was watching it while I was.
Nah,
I
don't think I saw your shoes like that, bro.
There's like a little pair of shoes hanging.
I saw the boots after, but
let's see.
Hang on. Is it like before this?
No, it's like right there. Yeah, just
it's when she's looking into it to see her shoes. Right there, the little. What is that? Oh no, I'm tripping. What is that yellow?
What was that?
Like socks?
Yellow, the little yellow on the.
It kind of looked like a flower almost.
Really?
I don't know.
Like socks to me, like little kid socks.
There was a little pair of yellow Converse.
They randomly put that in there.
I thought it was just like a little funny thing. I don't know.
Where's the sound?
Oh, I turned it off. I don't know if you wanted to hear
That's all good.
What is that?
I don't know.
It might just
I
be
think
flowers.
it's a flower.
Yeah, it might just
It
be
looks
like
like
rubber.
those things that hang from. Oh, the mirror. What
Yeah,
you're
that's
saying.
what I
Yeah,
thought
it
it
looks like a
was.
little sense thing.
Interesting.
I think it's yellow Converse.
She's like, I knocked Agatha out of her boots. She's like, oh shoot.
She had Converse under them or what? Like,
Shoot, probably.
Oh yeah, those are flowers because they're everywhere.
They squished them in the bushes.
And then we get our Vision on Vision fight when he's choking her. I loved when he was like, and they said you were powerful.
Oh yeah.
Shoot, and the Vision comes in, boom, and then we get Vision on Vision fight, which was amazing. I loved that. That was fantastic. It was like a Superman versus Superman, like if that was a thing in the MCU kind of a fight, which I liked. But I don't know if you guys would agree or disagree. I feel like the VFX kind of showed a little bit their budget, just slightly on the show.
Why you say that?
Slightly. Like okay, so some of the fight was super dope and it looked really, really good, but when the White Vision was shooting at the road, like you could tell that was very obvious, like that they were on a budget, you know?
I don't know.
I thought that part was actually good. I was
know,
thinking of
I
other
love
parts
that
that were
part.
like kind of iffy.
When he first showed up, when it showed him like look at Wanda, he was like, "Where are the kids?" You know, it just looked a little clunky. I don't know. Maybe it was just me.
Like Red Vision?
Yeah,
I felt like during the whole series, like sometimes I would notice like he looked a little off.
a little weird, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
And that was
I
my
did notice that.
That was my worry for the TV shows that they weren't going to be able to like keep the like don't break the what is it called, like the immersion of all the movies and the visual effects in there because they're fantastic and really, really good. Bringing it into a show with a lower budget, but they did an okay job.
Yeah, no,
You know,
definitely.
It wasn't horrible.
I feel like it's just his color on like different, like
Backgrounds and stuff like that, or what?
I feel like sometimes his color is just brighter. I don't know. Not even during. I know like the later episodes was all like during the real world, but you know how there was like different. I would say filters like in the beginning episodes.
Yeah.
Like it was different times.
Uh-huh.
Does that make sense? You get
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
different
That's what I
timelines
thought
and
it was.
decades and stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, it just got a little wonky, but it wasn't horrible.
No, it was good.
It was pretty good. And then Agatha dips. No. Agatha shows up and she was like, both your boyfriends are here, blah, blah, blah. And then she dips.
I didn't like that. I think I just don't like her.
You don't like her?
No.
She just creeps me out, bro. Every time I look at her, I'm just like,
I thought she, like at first when we first saw her, Catherine Hong, like playing like a witch, you know, in the little dungeon thing, I was like, it was kind of cheesy, but I feel like she could grow into that role,
Yeah,
you
she
know,
fits
and I
it.
definitely don't think she's gone.
oh
And
no,
I
definitely
want to
not.
talk about that too. This is skipping. No, skipping way too ahead. Never mind. We'll just talk about it. Whatever.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
When she turned her into the like when she zapped her or whatever.
back to the sitcoms.
Yeah, back to the sitcom reality. Is she just stuck in that hex that isn't even like a thing anymore? So
Yeah.
does Wanda like have her captured in the hex
that's
now,
true.
or like where is she? Because she took down the hex at the end of the show. So like, I'm assuming that she just has her like under control, and that shows how freaking powerful Wanda is if she's able to like trap somebody in her own little dimension thing. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah.
You don't know?
I'm blanked. I don't know. Who knows what happened to her?
Yeah,
Maybe she's still in the town or something.
Maybe
maybe.
play nosy neighbor in real life. Shoot.
She's the only sitcom one, and like out of all of them, so she acts all like corny and shit.
Wanda just forgets. Oh shoot! But I think she'll show up in Doctor Strange. I think she will. I think because when, again, this is skipping ahead a lot, but we'll bounce around. Whatever. When she turned into the Scarlet Witch, when she sucked the energy back,
Yeah.
Agatha was like, "You have no idea what you just unleashed."
That's true.
Which I'm sure that has something to do with Multiverse of Madness, and maybe some evil entity is going to start coming back because the Scarlet Witch is finally like born.
That's what I thought I missed since I was watching it. Like I didn't get a good view in my car. I thought that during that scene she like opened portals that I missed. But like just
There was
from
really
saying-
nothing.
That's just what I thought.
Yeah,
But
like her like turning into
Yeah,
Scarlet Witch.
yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. So.
What happened?
There's a blank. What was it? What were we talking
We're talking about.
You're talking about where Agatha is
Yeah,
and how Doctor Strange something.
you were tying into this
about?
Doctor
Her,
Strange.
like unleashing something. You know, like something. So now I guess that's what we're going to be looking forward to in Doctor Strange. You know, like what did she unleash? well, again, they explained nothing from the multiverse, and we all like assumed because it's leading directly into Doctor Strange that there was going to be something, you know.
But then I think we also failed to realize that wasn't WandaVision supposed to be like placed after a certain amount of movies? So Black Widow should have already came out. Other stuff should have been already out.
That's
so this
true.
is
maybe it would have like hit a little bit different.
we put too much hope that it was going to tie into like
that's what
other stuff.
Really, we should get into is. We have to stop digging, I guess, so deep as a fan base because oh my God. Like, I feel it wasn't a disappointing ending to the show, but, like, we thought, like, Mephisto, multiverse, freaking Evan Peters coming from the multiverse, like, all these different things, and it completely was wrong. And it was a very much its own little story that will have some continuation in the other movies. And now, like, Falcon and Winter Soldier and every single other Disney Plus show, we have to stop looking at it as like something, I guess, bigger than what it is.
It's
because it wasn't.
Marvel has to get they understand there's the casual fan that just watches the movies, and they understand there's the diehard fans that are watching the shows and the movies.
Yeah.
So they still got to make it able so the casual fans know what's going on just by seeing the movies. So I don't think that's why they can't implement so much craziness that will be in the world. Because then, how will the casual fan be like, who's Agatha? What's going on here? You know, why are they doing that, you know?
It's their fault, though. They freaking teased so much stuff. Old Paul Bettany freaking teasing the secret cameo of Luke Skywalker. Or, no, that was Elizabeth Olsen saying there was a Luke Skywalker type of cameo in one of her interviews.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was none of that, you know? Like, Paul Bettany saying that, great cameo, somebody he had a lot of freaking chemistry with. He's always wanted to work with this actor since he was a little kid. It was himself, you know? Like, stop trolling us. Like, the fan base digs deep, like, every little thing.
But they just want you to just watch the episode, like the show. That's why. They're just trying to keep you in.
That builds the hype, like, ridiculously high for the ending not hitting that, you know? If
But
that
I
makes
actually
sense.
liked it.
I loved it.
awesome.
I think it's really, really cool. And then going back now, not having to think about all the theories all the time while watching it, I'm sure it's...
Yeah.
I'm going to sit down eventually and watch the whole series through, like everything. I think that would be really, really cool. But again, they have to chill, man. They got to chill.
Maybe you need to chill with all those news outlets, bro.
That's another thing. This was the first Marvel project that came out in over a year, so of course the hype was going to be at an all-time high for the show. But the director for the show, he interviewed the day before this came out, so yesterday, I guess. And he said a lot of fans are probably going to be disappointed by the ending because of all the theories and stuff like that. But there was like intentional Mephisto theories throughout the whole show, like very demonic. Well, when we went into Agatha's little lair thing, there was all kind of like devilish little figures in there, and
wasn't it
stuff
also
on the
like
walls.
little? Remember the second episode, the cartoon intro? Where
the Green Reaper.
Was it? Was it that?
Yeah,
when it was transitioning.
Yeah, the little floorboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Green Reaper, and that's just like these were all just little Easter eggs, you know. And I guess we gotta chillax, you know, and not dig in so deep. But they delivered. It was really a story about Wanda and Vision, and it stuck true to that, and it didn't reach out into the other like world of the MCU, not too much. What were other really, really big highlights of this episode? Monica. We thought that her eyes glowed blue, but no, they glow whatever kinetic energy that she's absorbing. She literally can't. Well, okay, that made her so OP. If she absorbed the kinetic energy of the bullets and it went literally right through her, like, she ain't dying, you know? Like,
Yeah, how does that make...
what's killing her?
Because Wanda's... Wait, what happened? Wanda's blast can affect her, but bullets can't.
But it wasn't even that it really affected her. She just picked her up, you know, and maybe she was able to...
She threw her, didn't she? Like
Monica?
She smashed Monica, didn't she? Or something like that?
You thinking about, like, Agatha?
Nah, bro. Like, it was last episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, she picked her up and then she dropped her and then she, like, absorbed the
you're right,
energy of
That's
falling.
what it
But
was.
if she's able to, like, absorb every single thing that's thrown her away, like, she ain't oozing, you know? Like, she's stronger than Captain Marvel.
No.
If she could just absorb everything that Captain Marvel's throwing at her, like, what happens then?
She probably got a weird weakness or something.
Yeah, probably not.
Like a battery or something.
Like milk. She's lactose intolerant.
Yeah, something weird.
That was cool. She's able to absorb. And then even when she was looking at Pietro. I'm so disappointed by that.
Oh, yeah.
I think you hyped yourself up too much.
Come on.
Okay, they knew everybody was going to think this has something to do with the multiverse. They cast an actor who played the same exact character from the Fox universe in here. Everybody's, of course, is going to be expecting that. And they thought they were being clever and stuff, but man, like that, and that's a waste of Evan Peters. He's a great actor. I would have loved him to come back as Quicksilver in some way.
Hey, who knows, bro?
You never know.
Hey, who knows?
Yeah.
I guess you never know.
Yeah.
But I was just kind of like why? You know, like why? I guess clever or whatever, but
They got you, though, right?
like Agatha gave him powers, you know, like I don't know. I'm disappointed about that.
You know what?
I really wanted it to be something.
I'm disappointed we didn't get enough Darcy.
That's true.
I thought she's hilarious. I like her as a
She's
character a lot, bro.
I hope she shows up in Thor 4.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? I really, really hope.
She's really cool.
She said in the interview that they haven't called her in or nothing yet. But
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hope she stays. She was great in this.
I really liked her. Yeah.
I love that they could continue to do that, you know, take other little side characters from other stories and then integrate them into like a whole different thing, you know. Very interesting. So how in the freak does this play into Spider-Man 3? Because we know the casting from Spider-Man 3, there's all the old actors coming back. Not necessarily, it's not confirmed Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, but all the villain, like Jamie Foxx. I forget the actor who played Dr. Octavius. He's coming back. He was on set. Like all these people, like.
What if it doesn't?
That'd be
I know, right? It's just all hype again, bro.
Imagine. That'd be
Because
crazy.
they're supposed to go into Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange too. So it's WandaVision in the middle. So WandaVision's the start of this story, the multiverse story.
Yeah.
And then it's Spider-Man 3, which is like the repercussions of this, and then Doctor Strange is
Winter
fixing
Soldier.
it. Okay, so my theory on that is that they're doing two different storylines on Earth.
Oh, okay.
Multiverse story, and then there's going to be, we'll get deep into this, but the Thunderbolt version of the grounded story that they're not doing up in space. Like Kevin Feige, he said like right after Endgame when they were talking about Phase 4. Oh no, after the slate of Phase 4 that they showed at Comic-Con, he said that they have to change up the formula of the Marvel movies. They can't just like solo movie, Avengers solo, like because that gets boring. So he said that there's going to be miniature sagas throughout all of these stories played out over different characters in different movies. So, and this was one of them, WandaVision, Spider-Man 3, Doctor Strange. But again, I thought there was going to be so much more lead into at least Spider-Man, you know, something. But at the very end, the post-credit scene of this last episode, we see her with the Darkhold. Oh my God, that was so dope. So she's in her astral form, right? The same thing that Doctor Strange does.
I don't know what it was. Is that what
That's what I'm figuring.
was.
That's what it seemed like, you know?
you think so?
But she could walk around and be herself while she's studying the Darkhold in her astral form. But Doctor Strange would have to sleep. Like he would, like
I thought he would be up too, wouldn't he, or no?
no, he like their body would go limp, you know.
Okay.
And then he would come out of his astral form. But she's powerful. She's
gonna be
able
so
to
strong.
do that. And then when she was learning all the Darkhold stuff, you hear her kids scream like, "Mom!"
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't get
So-
that though. Because aren't they gone? Because the Hex is gone?
I think there will be some kind of explanation on the kids being stuck. Maybe so maybe she brought that reality in, and then something happened where her kids are stuck in maybe a different multiverse, and she's trying to learn how to pull them out of that, and that's what breaks it. You know?
Well, maybe-
Does that mean we'll get a double vision
A what? Oh,
later
maybe.
into it?
Maybe. Who knows? And what are they? Oh, light turned off. White Vision's future. That boy. he's like, I am Vision.
Yeah.
Where are you going, bro? We got all these people to fight. What are you doing?
What is he going to do? He got all his memories back. He's not going to Wanda. Where is he going?
I wonder, like, what kind of effect SWORD did to him. Maybe he's a completely different Vision now, and he has all the memories that he used to. But they also made him like a what did he say? Like an easily used weapon or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. He definitely seems different. Well, I mean, we got one freaking
Good
line.
words out of him.
Huh? Yeah. That's true. Then he dipped. I kind of miss his blue eyes. I wish they kept that. I thought that was dope.
It does make a huge difference. He looked like evil with his eyes, and then he got his real eyes back, and it looked all nice.
Yeah, it was dope. That was really cool. So we could kind of assume that the Darkhold is probably the future as of right now for the MCU and like big events. And then we could also, the fact that Agatha said that they unleashed something that hopefully Mephisto, that would be cool. I'm not going to let that die.
I think Mephisto is probably going to be something of a movie.
Yeah.
Movie villain. I don't think he could be a TV.
In a show, man.
Like show. We really got to, I think.
Separate the two.
Yeah, we have to know what's TV worthy and what's movie worthy, right? They're not going to put somebody crazy in a TV show, Like Agatha, perfect,
Perfect. And Monica, too.
Monica, exactly.
They set her up perfectly after that post-credit scene to go to Captain Marvel, too. I'm so intrigued. We were talking about this right before we started. We have to stop talking, bro. Save it for the podcast. So I originally, when we saw the post-credit scene for Far From Home, with Nick Fury up in space with all the scrolls on some kind of spaceship, I originally thought that was Sword. Like everybody did, because they're typically in space. It still could be Sword. But when Monica was led by that scroll lady, it seemed like they're being very secretive about it, and like, oh, like the big guy wants to see you. Yeah. Nick Fury. And then Monica was all excited about it. Maybe it's an extension of Sword that's super top secret in space, or maybe it's Nick Fury doing his own thing with scrolls. Like, I don't know.
Well, what would he be doing up there with scrolls?
I don't know. I don't know.
Singing out?
I guess, in space. Well, maybe protecting Earth from cosmic threats. Like, maybe there's some kind of protection up in space. I don't know. We'll see. But we know that there's a Secret Invasion Disney Plus show coming out now, and that has all to do with scrolls and bad scrolls. So maybe that starts getting integrated. But scrolls are definitely a huge part, and now we got 2 post-credit scenes with scrolls in them.
Yep.
So that's exciting. We'll see where that ends up leading.
What we did get from this episode was two things that got answered was, what is Vision?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
like, who is Vision? And also, like, we knew since episode 1 that's something sad was going to like, something very sad was going to happen between Wanda and Vision.
Yeah.
Like, reality.
Yeah.
And that was the end. That's crazy.
That was pretty crazy, man. The fact that she has a piece of the Mind Stone inside of her, that's another thing. When Agatha was talking to her about the Darkhold, she was like, there's a whole chapter about you and the Darkhold. She's like, I'm not who you say I am. She said the Scarlet Witch isn't born, it's forged.
Yeah.
So maybe like the prophecy was that Wanda would eventually come in contact with the Mind Stone, and then she got a piece of the Mind Stone, and that's what created the Scarlet Witch. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think it's fascinating that she has a piece of the Mind Stone living inside of her. Like, what does that even mean,
She's so badass.
Yeah, she is pretty awesome, bro. She's so powerful. Oh, my God. Okay, so let's get to the witch battle. Or do you want to... how about we talk about Vision on Vision, having the little discussion at the library?
Oh.
I love that.
Oh, my God. When he was giving up that... it's like a metaphor.
What is it, Faith? Can you look it up?
Yeah.
It was like
what is it called?
Thesis ship? Ship of Thesis?
Just Google Ship of Thesis.
That's what it was called?
Yeah, I think is what it's called.
It was just basically like if it's the same ship, even if it gets rebuilt, right?
Yeah.
Rebuilt by
that was
different points.
I love that. When I was hearing it, bro.
It was crazy. And then the White Vision was like, I request elaboration.
Do you want me to read it?
Cool. Yeah, sure.
It says, in the metaphysics of identity, the ship of Thesis is thought experiment that raises the question of whether an object has had all of its components replaced, remains fundamentally the same of the object.
That's very interesting. That's cool. So
there's some scholars over there at the MCU, huh?
Seriously.
That's awesome.
I wouldn't even say like he outthinked him, but he like had a very smart discussion.
Like they both question each other.
Yeah. So cool. Of
awesome.
course, that's like a Vision thing,
Oh, yeah. Something so deep, something that nobody knows of. Like, who knows what the Ship of Thesis is, or just randomly.
Yeah.
It's crazy, though, because don't you ever just think of that, too? Have you ever thought of that? Like, if you rebuild something from, like, the ground up is even, like, the same thing anymore?
Or, like, old...
I was just thinking with cars, like, when they rebuild a car from, like, it's not even...
the original car.
Yeah.
Same with like old houses and stuff like that. And they replace like wallpaper, and of course you have to do it, but yeah, that's very interesting.
But I mean, it's just in essence, it's still the same thing, right?
Yeah.
In truth.
So cool. He was like, are you familiar? I'm not going to say obviously as smart as he did, but with the ship of Thesis, and he was like, naturally. I was like, oh shoot.
Well, I mean, but knows everything, right?
Yeah.
Like, of course.
So we kind of predicted. We all predicted that. You guys were hating on my vision on vision theory, bro. I'm gonna say it right now, man. You
I
guys
did.
Because
were hating on
we said more of like they were gonna have that talk and like
so we were both right.
What was
yeah,
the
they
theory?
did both.
I said on the last podcast that there would be a vision on vision fight.
Oh.
Obviously.
Everybody
And then
doubted
they
him,
were
too.
Like, you think so? I was like, nah.
I don't know why we doubt him. He knows
I
everything
know,
about it.
I know.
Like, that's
Kind of
like,
made sense though.
Yeah,
No?
for sure. But they thought they were gonna have like a smart discussion.
Yeah,
'cause they're
I didn't
super
think they were
smart.
gonna fight. I thought because like that's not in Vision. Like I thought Vision would do like what he did in the
And
talk.
the whole time during that fight, you kept saying like how about we handle this? Like I don't know, like
yeah,
not fighting, pretty
yeah.
much, which was cool. So you guys called that too. I called it. We're all right around here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was very interesting. So let's get to the witch battle. Agatha's trying to absorb all this chaos energy, which it'd be interesting to see. Like, does she turn into the Scarlet Witch if she gets it all? Like, what was going to happen there?
But
What did it become
how would you
powerful?
Yeah.
I don't know. But Wanda, there was a YouTube. What's his name? The Nerdist, I think, is the YouTube channel. He pretty much called it. I watched it right before we went into the episode. That the ruins, like, obviously that's going to play a part in the future. And I was like, man, probably not. That's exactly what happened. She was missing Agatha. I was like, hey, she sucks, bro.
What's up with her aim?
And then she puts the ruins on the hex, which was such a dope scene when it kind of showed up behind her.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
There were some shots in this that were so dope. Or even, I forgot to talk about that when Agatha like took all the people that were controlled under Wanda's power, and they all started walking up to her. Oh, that was so sad.
Oh, yeah, those are like powerful scenes. There was a lot. It was like one right after the other.
Dottie or Sarah, she was like, my daughter, like, she could be friends with your sons if you like that storyline. Like, please just let her out of her room.
Yeah.
Like, that's horrible.
So that's what all the kids, I'm assuming, are happening, right? They're locked in their rooms.
Yeah. I just thought it was so crazy too. Even right after that, what I thought was crazier was when Agatha had everyone like confessing to her, and then she had enough, and she started screaming and choking them.
Like, not
That
even
was
like
insane.
thinking about it too.
Yeah.
It just happened. Oh man.
Like she was so strong right there.
Yeah. The score when like things like that would happen, or the music. You know, like I love that. You know, when something super powerful, her doing something super powerful, it was so great. Okay, so the witches are fighting the ruins, and Agatha looks stupid. You know, she was embarrassed. She's like, you know, couldn't use the powers, and then Wanda's like, "Oh, you're not gonna tell me who I am," and then she sucks all the energy back, and then she turns into the Scarlet Witch. Which the outfit is freaking, it is so freaking nice. The crown and everything. It was so well done.
What was I gonna say? Before we get to the outfit and stuff, what I was questioning was like, how did Wanda know what symbols and stuff to make? Are we just gonna like go past that? Like,
She was paying attention.
is she just like a natural witch knowledge that she just gets? Like, oh, I know my symbols now. Let me just write them down.
Yeah.
She probably remembered them from the room.
So she just copied and pasted it.
Just got done. Yeah.
She just copied and pasted. She was like,
She just got done being like, I don't cast spells. I'm not a witch, you know. And then she does exactly that. I'm like, all right.
Maybe she learned from when they went to how they were on top of the hotel and they went back to like the witch trials. Because that was before that, right? Remember when?
so she got the book, went through it real quick, did the cliff notes, and then she's like, all right, boom, boom, boom. Hey, see if it works.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something came to her.
Plot hole.
Yeah.
Hey, she's a Scarlet Witch, bro. That's going to be the excuse for everything. The fact that she made Vision, she made Vibranium in the Marvel Universe. She has a piece of the stone. She can literally make life now. Like, it's going to be like, oh, she's a Scarlet Witch.
So that's what we're just gonna say. She's just a naturally knew the symbols. All right, cool.
Scarlet Witch.
All right.
She was made.
Camera turn on? No. Oh, okay. So yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. You're right. But she floats down. She looks freaking cool with the hair.
She does look cool. I love her costume.
Oh, I can't wait for the future and stuff like that. It's gonna be good. And then we already talked about it, but zaps Agatha into her little character, the nosy neighbor, which was so creepy. That was so
Bro, oh my god, that was really creepy.
I kind of didn't want to watch it.
Yeah.
They should have played into that more. I think it would have been really good for this show if they would have really more played to the creepiness factor of it all. You know,
I think they did like decently
They-
job in the first couple episodes.
they did, but then like the last 3 or 4, they stopped
Yeah.
until like recently that one with Agnes.
Yeah.
They should have just. I feel like they should have just done a little bit more because that's what really got me like eerie every time. I was like, oh, it got me really like interested. Like, okay, that's cool. Like,
You know what I was thinking too right now was the one person that we don't see come back in like the episodes is was it the first episode when he's choking on when they're at the dinner table? The big
the boss.
We never see him.
Well, when we saw
Right?
Wanda driving through the town last episode, you know, seeing everybody before she blew up, she was sitting there alone. So maybe that's like
Oh,
her.
he was?
Oh no, the wife, the older lady who's in that '70s show. Or
Yeah.
what's her name?
She was sitting alone. So did Wanda bring her like dead husband back or something? Like, or maybe because we never saw that guy again, like ever.
Yeah.
Maybe they just forgot about him or something.
I don't know, but we didn't see him in episode 2 when they were all doing the talent show. She was sitting by herself there too.
Oh, really?
Was she?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So maybe Vision's boss, he like Wanda just like made him a couple, you know, and then I don't know, like because she has full control over everybody and their character in the show. I don't know, or maybe she brought her dead husband back. Who knows? Scarlet Witch. Oh, she's just a Scarlet Witch, man. That's the excuse. What else? What else can we touch on?
Everything. The sad scenes.
I wanted to talk about the before the she closes the hex.
Uh-huh.
She's tucking her kids to sleep. There's like a little energy thing in the back of the window. What was that?
That was just the hex
was-
coming
yeah.
towards them.
Was that just a hex?
Yeah.
It looked like a figure.
That's what I thought too, and that's why I was like, "Oh my god, this is Doctor Strange!" I was like, "Doctor Strange!"
I thought it was just a figure then.
I was looking at. Oh my god! Oh, that never happened. But yeah, if you watch it,
Oh, it is just like
just moving
coming in.
closer.
it shows that it's coming closer, which is so sad. I was like, "Dang, you're leaving it." What? At first, I was like, "Dang, you're just leaving your kids in there, like just chilling, you know, and then going
Just
to
so they
Talk
don't
Division."
know.
But then you were like they were probably fell asleep, and that was like
Yeah.
the best way for them to go.
Yeah. So they don't know what's happening, you know?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
They're definitely coming back though, for sure.
You think so?
Especially
Oh,
after
yeah.
the ending credit.
Yeah, the ending credit. They're so so big in the Young Avengers, and that's coming. So it'll be very interesting to see what ends up happening with them. But would you like to talk about that very emotional, moving scene?
Shoot.
Tell
I
us.
don't know why emotional scenes in movies have been hitting me. I'm serious. It's crazy.
Oh man, I thought I hit
Oh, come on.
I thought I did the.
Hold on. Wait. Nah, it's not that one.
Man, we gotta change this. We could change the soundboard to whatever sounds we want.
It's going to be the last one you guys hit.
All right, continue.
Okay, where was it? Like the first big thing. Okay, well, first, like when, of course, the kids. Like it was sad that. I like that she put him like, okay, you guys go to sleep.
Or
And, like,
her line.
oh, was it? Thank you for choosing me as your mom. And then she closes the door, and then the red lights come in, so you know they're gonna be gone, and then she has to say bye to Vision.
Yeah, that was sad. That was actually really sad.
Even how it starts, like, first with he asked like, "What am I?"
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was sad.
That was so sad, and then she was like, "You're my sadness." It was like, "Mostly you're my love."
Oh.
Shoot,
That hit.
that hit.
This show made me love Vision so
Yeah.
much.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so happy this isn't the end, man. Like, I'm happy that, like, some version of him is still left, I guess. But, man, like, I used to, like, Vision, bro, I would clown on Vision. I was like, bro, I don't even know what to do with him. Like, he's a bone character, you know? Oh, my God, I love him so much now.
It definitely
Really.
was this episode too, because just even before when it was Vision on Vision and they were talking, like I was like, oh my, like Vision is
He's
he's
freaking
tight.
dope, man. He's so cool.
But then even going back to like the sad part was like even after, so he asked, "What am I?" And then it goes into like the hex moving even closer. And then what got me too was when he said, like, now we get to say goodbye to each other, because like when he got done by Thanos, like that was
yeah.
it,
Say goodbye.
you know?
Man, so sad.
That was sad.
It's horrible.
My vision got a little blurry when I was driving. Yeah. That was beautiful though. That was so good.
That was great. Let me see her all alone. That was sad when she was still like holding him all alone in the little.
But it was nice that like she was happy. You know?
Seems closure.
Yeah,
Like she finally
it was
got closure.
Yeah.
She only had to like freaking keep like a whole town hostage and ruin these people's lives probably forever. But then she just walked past them like, all right, I'm gonna leave now. See you guys later. You know?
I was gonna ask, how long do you guys think that she kept them hostage like that?
know.
Like a month or a week?
No, it
When was the
long.
last episode? Wasn't it? Weren't they at like 9 days or 10 days?
Was
Remember when they were watching the episodes and they said that it's been like a week? And then they're
Oh,
like, oh,
maybe.
now it's day 9 that she has them in there. You don't remember that?
There's
No,
no way.
Maybe.
If it's only 9 days.
Yeah, it
people
was
gotta-
like
But
going
think about
really
it, like
fast.
all the decades changed so fast. Like it was very quick. Like from jumping to decade. Let's count all the.
No, I'm saying if it was only 9 days, people need to relax.
Imagine being mind controlled.
The girl
while
that-
your kid is like chilling in their bed, like freaking not eating. You know, and you're not able to like
It's
see
only
your
9
kids.
days. I'm thinking it was a
I'm
couple
pretty sure she
months.
fed him little crackers here and there, you
I
know?
thought it was a couple months, you
I'm
know?
gonna look it up.
I love that. Like all the people, they were like scared of her. Like they were like, if you want, like if that's okay with you, you know, because they realized how powerful she is. Like it's so scary.
I was just confused. Why did they just start running? I thought when Agatha was gonna like, snap them out of it, I thought they were just booking it, you know, like running.
Yeah, they're pulling up on her like they're about to do something.
I know, right? Like, what are they gonna do?
Like there's a bunch of us, and one is like, I'm the Scarlet Witch. You know?
So I could have kept you guys in here longer,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
There's no way it's only 9 days, though.
It had to be short because
I'm trying to look at.
no
I
way.
remember, and when they were still watching the episodes, it was like not that long that she was in that like little reality.
It was like 6 months or something.
ain't no way it's 6 months.
I would have
Bro.
understood then.
They have to explain now. Doctor Strange had to be busy. He had to.
I mean, if it's only 9 days, like,
You think he was just chilling? Like
Bruh.
he's like, oh, Wanda's fine.
Doctor
Like,
Strange deals with like cosmic threats. You think he cares Wanda's like holding a freaking town hostage?
and that's what I think we're probably we will see. Like, oh well, Doctor Strange is in Spider-Man 3 too, so
okay.
he has to have been doing something, bro. Like he would know. Like he would know.
It was only 9 days.
But what if
that
it
kinda
was-
kills it for me, honestly, if it's only been like 10 days.
What? Why does it matter how long it was?
Because if it was 6 months, then like Doctor Strange would have shown up, you know?
Yeah,
Like 9 days.
You think he
know?
cares though that much? Come on, man.
It was only 9 days.
Man's kind of busy.
I don't know. Well, maybe now that she awakened, whatever, you know, at the end,
Oh,
maybe
now,
Doctor
yeah.
Strange was like, all right, now you screwed up, you know. Now we gotta figure this out. Well, okay. Do you guys think that she's going to be a villain of Doctor Strange?
Definitely.
Or do you think that she's going to
No.
be like?
I think she's gonna be a villain.
Why?
I think she
The
wants
prophecy.
Yeah, of her destroying the whole world.
She's supposed to be the world or the what's it called? She's supposed to end the world or something, right?
Yeah. And maybe she does that by ripping open the multiverse, trying to get her kids back. And that would be like she wants her family back really bad.
Oh.
And Doctor Strange, it would kind of have that parallel. Like she's gonna do whatever she can for her family to get her back.
No, I see it.
That would kind of. Oh, go ahead, Omar.
I was seeing it more like, what if she does? Okay, so she is like the ender of the world because she opened whatever portals to the different dimensions, but she's sorry about it, right? Because
Yeah.
like, she's like, oh, I don't want to do that, but you know,
Yeah.
because that's what it
I already
seems like.
Screwed it up, you know.
That's what she's always doing, right? The whole thing is that she's doing all these messed up things, but she's like, oh, I'm sorry about it. Like
yeah,
that's what she's gonna do.
That is true.
I could totally see that happening. Like, oh,
Yeah.
world's ending because I opened up all these rallies. Oh, sorry guys, my bad.
Yeah, and then maybe like going to Doctor Strange for help or
Exact-
something like
yeah.
that. Yeah, interesting.
So maybe that's how she's a villain / hero, right?
She looked so evil in that last freaking little scene
Oh my
out there by herself.
God,
you know,
bro.
like she's
bro.
hitting the little shoulder shrugs. You know what I'm saying? She was steady in the dark hole,
Moving fingers.
Oh shoot!
I think she was just learning more powers because I feel like it would be kind of not pointless, but like how we said she ended it in closure. Like
Yeah.
she's not gonna go crazy over
Maybe-
trying to get her kids back again.
Closure with Vision, but maybe the fact that she heard her kids screaming like "Help, mom!" Like we need your help. Like maybe she brought them into existence, and now they're trapped somewhere, and now she feels bad about it because it's her kids.
I just feel like she can't go crazy again. I don't know.
We'll see. Or maybe she's like so god level power that she just like has no like she doesn't care anymore. You know,
Maybe.
the fact that she
Yeah.
is a Scarlet Witch now.
I think she just accepted she's a witch now. She's just like learning to be a witch.
Yeah.
I think that's That's what's really good. Because she, has the whole, costume and everything. And she's like, you know what? F it. I'm the Scarlet Witch. Might as well read the Book of Damned or whatever.
Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. Apparently on the other page of the Darkhold too, when Agatha brought it out, I thought the visual effects on that were dope. Seeing it all close, that looked really nice.
It was dark, real dark.
Yeah.
I liked it.
That's cool.
It opened up apparently on the other page so she was like, there was a Scarlet Witch page that she was talking about, and then on the other page there was like a reference to the multiverse because it had different, like 2 different worlds on it. It had like the Earth. It kind of is what it looked like. And that's typically the Marvel Comics. It's kind of like the way that they show the multiverse is different worlds, like literally,
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna finish this up because our camera sucks.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're gonna rate the episode and then we're going to rate the series. So, Gabriel, would you like to start?
With this episode, I give it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Dang, bro.
10 out of 10 because, I don't know, I just liked it. It gave me the chills. Gave me a lot of feelings.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like that. Not a lot of shows or movies do that.
Yeah. I feel you. Omar, what are you rating?
This episode was a solid 7 out of 10. Solid 7.
Tell them why.
I mean, my reasoning is not going to make sense to a lot of people.
That's fine.
All right? So listen here. As a fan, I give it 7 out of 10 because I was hoping for more towards the end. Yeah. Now, I understand getting more is probably not possible. Like, because, how I was saying about the whole casual and Marvel has to be able to get the casual fan and then the extreme fan.
Yeah.
So I know that they can't add more than what they do already in the series itself because it won't make sense for other people who just watch the movies. But still, like how you were saying, I was expecting, Mr. Fantastic to do a cameo. Something, or Doctor Strange, even just for a little glimpse. If I would have got that, I would have 10 out of 10. But since I didn't get that at the series finale, I give it a 7.
I feel you.
The show was good, mind you. My rating for the show is higher than this episode, but this episode, it just left me like, it's like what you said, we build up the hype so much to get not what we wanted at.
It's not necessarily our fault, though.
I think it is.
Okay. They put in that there's an aerospace engineer, and they teased it in 2 episodes, and then they pretty much were like, oh, here we go. This is gonna be it. And then even Monica's actor, she was like, oh, I can't wait for you guys to see who the aerospace engineer is. Like, it was so built up. Like, all this hype is built up. And
Yeah.
same with the mysterious cameo, the Luke Skywalker level.
That was amazing.
Close.
That was amazing. Yeah.
I think it was you guys not getting something for a long time, and you guys building up so many theories, hyping you guys selves up.
That's part of the fun, because you can't let it determine your your happiness of the episode, your rating. I would put it at probably an 8. I put it like the season finale at an 8. There was very, very high points for me. The Vision fight was, that was amazing. Scarlet Witch, her outfit and everything like that, amazing. Oh, yeah. The end credit scene, loved it. But there were some parts where, like you said, I just wanted a little bit more. A little more world building for the MCU.
See, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted to say. More world building. I want to see the connection.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
I guess you can't get mad that they're keeping it very contained, and very much was Wanda's and Vision's story, which was beautiful. And then if you look at it from that point of view, it was a phenomenal show. Oh yeah,
definitely.
But again, it's the MCU. That's what we're used to. Mm-hmm. Just a little bit more.
Just a little bit more. That's what I want. Yeah. Just a little bit more.
I really, really like the witch stuff that's going on. I think it's cool that the MCU has witches, but there were some parts where it was losing me, just a little slightly, just a little bit. But overall, I really liked it. It was an 8 for me. Yeah. Series finale, or not series finale, but the series rating.
Gabriel? Well, series, I'll probably give it like a 9 out of 10. I'll rewatch it, and I don't think I've only done that one time with another series. Yeah. But I want to watch this again.
Yeah. The rewatchability of the show is going to be great.
I like that I got my family into I got my mom into it. She doesn't even watch Marvel.
Yeah. Has she watched the last episode?
I don't think so. They're probably gonna watch it today or tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. 9 out of 10 is pretty solid because I like all the other episodes. Even like when we're in sitcom world, I thought it was cool. It was a good concept, really cool idea.
Oh yeah.
So I do like the show. It's just the last show, I guess. But every last episode is always going to leave you wanting more. So that's why I'm kind of giving it more leeway. That it is a good series, obviously, but I give it a 9 out of 10 too.
Thank God this is the MCU, and there's always going to be more.
Of course.
So.
Very true.
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
That is very true.
I'd probably give it 9 out of 10 as well. Yeah. This show gave me probably my top 3 moment in MCU ever.
What moment was that?
When Wanda walked out of the portal with the... Yeah. I literally flipped. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Oh, yeah.
The build up to that moment and how creepy everything was. And, like, we at that time, we had no idea what was going on. We didn't even know if Wanda would, like... We kind of know she had influence.
Yeah.
She walked out. I was like, oh my God. And she, in her outfit, she looked so dope. And then when she mind controlled everyone, that really did it for me. Like a lot. That was phenomenal. So yeah, like 9 out of 10.
This is a beautiful series.
Yeah, very. I'm excited for Falcon and the Winter Soldier now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be all action, bro. Yeah. That's
gonna
be great.
Budget and like their visuals and everything. Yeah. It's so amazing. Like the movies.
Oh yeah. I can't believe Disney's able to put out movie quality shows. It's phenomenal. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing this for Falcon and the Winter Soldier pretty much all year for every single thing that's coming out. We're gonna find other things to talk about.
Movies are gonna be tight.
Movies are gonna be great, man.
Are we gonna do movies?
Yeah, we'll have a discussion.
How are we gonna do movies though?
Yeah, just have a discussion about it. You know,
we'll go all watch it.
Yeah. We'll go watch it and then
do a podcast right after.
And we're also
right after.
Oh, that would be fun.
Set it up. Go watch the movie. Come back.
Yeah, that's true.
How are we gonna? Are you gonna watch it Thursday night and then go into Friday morning?
Before it comes out.
Yeah. I also really want to do, depending on how Star Wars ends up building out their Disney Plus shows, I'd like to talk about that too. If you guys are interested in doing that, and then eventually I want the podcast to evolve into just discussions with ourselves and other interesting people. So eventually that will come. You know, we just have to figure out, let it turn into whatever it needs to be,
Yep.
So yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for watching, guys. This was fun, and we'll see you next week.